All right, it's that time of year, and I'm actually going to be putting together a new clam shack to go out ice fishing. It's actually something I enjoy doing every year. It's not that hard, doesn't take that long, but you just got to follow the instructions real carefully. Now this year, I'm running the 200 XT Pro Thermal. So it's kind of the same as last year's X200. The difference is they put another bar in here, so that instead of this slanting down in the front, you get all this extra headroom, hook setting room, just more room in that shack. So it makes it a lot nicer. Now, to put this together, it's fairly simple. First thing I'll tell you is follow the instructions. Really good instructions. One little tip I'll give you is that as you're reading the instructions, read the whole page first. Because a lot of times they've got the things you got to do, but they've got little tips inside of that page that actually make it easier to put together. So for this, you just got to put on some brackets on the main tub. You got to put a bar across for the seats. Then you put the tubes together, the framework of the tubes. Next, you put together the seats, which is a little bit more intricate kind of a process. Not hard, just takes a little bit of time, but well worth it, because these are the seats that'll slide side to side, forward and back, kind of let you position wherever you want to, and they're very comfortable to sit on with a nice padding. So you get the seats done, then you lay the whole top over it, the skin over the top. And it takes a little bit to position it. This is a pretty big shack. Again, maybe a two-person job at that point. But then you've got to do one of the most important parts, and that is add the little black strip on the back that connects the skin to the tub. And I would say that's a two-man job. What I like to do is put that strip in a bucket of hot water, just gets it more limber and easier to work with. And then you simply stretch it along, making sure that you got that skin set just right so that the front of the shack here is laying tight on the ground. You don't want that skin so tight that it pulls that front bar up, and then you're going to get wind under it when you're out ice fishing. So once you soften that thing up, put the screws all the way around it, that's about it. Now the only thing I've got left to do is what they call tricking your trap, and that is putting in rod holders, some bait buckets, brackets and things like that for the poles. So I'll talk about tricking your trap here shortly, but for right now, the 200 XT is about ready to go.